and welcome to the PcCheaters Piston server test map. This is number 2 in a small series that I'll be doing. Now here is a very overcomplicated TNT launcher that I've built. I'll give you a quick little demonstration. You press the button, launches a TNT and should reload. There we go, reloads. Shoots, reloads. Reloads. Shoots and reloads. The last one, there we go. Now I've utilised gravel to actually help me launch this. So what happens if I strip all this away is you have your TNT loaded up to here. From here upwards is gravel. Okay, reload with sand or gravel. TNT downloaded there. As you press the button, this one shoots out, activating by the redstones, drops down, and then this piston actually shoots outwards to this position out here, then fires down and pushes against the gravel, pushing the next lot of TNT down, and so on and so on. And as it does so, it ejects a bit of gravel or sand or whatever you want to use out of the ejection path there, because obviously these pistons shoot forward. And then to reload, it's a simple matter of coming up to the top here and just reloading. Obviously you could build a little gantry to be able to do so, but it makes amazing holes. I mean, look, this is just immense. So yeah, so I'm not going to bother going to the bottom, go all the way to the top again. So that's just something I played with. I've encased this one, so not been bothered to encase that a little bit there, because as the sign says, ignore this lot, could not be bothered to hide it. Anyway, that's just something that I just played with. Now a few people have private messaged me and asked me, how do you make a simple block doorway? So I've made a really simple explanation over here. If you have a look at this redstone pattern, got 3 pistons over here. Okay, you got a redstone repeater there, a little stepway with redstone going up, redstone going underneath just to make it look better, and again a repeat of the same over here. So it's dead simple. And then from the outside you can activate it, closes up. From the inside activate it, closes up. So when you're going off mob hunting at night, you can go away and your castle building whatever will still be safe. When you come home, again close it up. So that was a simple, real simple one that I made, so that it shows you all. Now you can overcomplicate things greatly, like I did, and you can make something like this. That's a big doorway. Now somebody asked me how to make a mob trap, so I was tinkering with a few ideas, and the simplest one of which I'll show you over here is you have a few of these dotted around your house. Now what's underneath here, I'll show you quickly, is a block of TNT, a piece of gravel and a pressure plate. Dead simple. And what happens is, as the mob walks over it, it drops down because the TNT activates and drops, and they get destroyed. So that was quite a simple one. You must, however, make sure you dig it down a couple of spaces. So, like I've done here, as long as you've got one space there, your TNT, your gravel, and then the pressure plate, activate it, and destroys it. That just gives you an idea of a very, very simple. Hello mobs. a very simple mob killer. Now, the more overcomplicated one is when you get something like this. Now, let's attract something quickly. Yeah, follow me, buddy. Come on. My zombies are very slow. Come on. There we go. Right, he's chasing me into my house. On my door. He's at my doorstep, right? He's going to stay there and annoy me. Now, I've got this. Water is now starting to pour down. That opens up, and he's washed straight down. Now, a lot of them are trying to swim, but they do end up drowning. He's doing some kind of pirouette. Looks pretty cool. Go on, die. Die. There you go. He's dying. Taking a long time to die. Anyway, so I'll open up the gates and I'll show you what happens with this one. If we close this, you've got to have these ladders either side, and that stops the water from pouring back in when the pistons close up. Okay. So up here, we've got just two pistons, water, linked together. I've done a bit of delay so that when you activate this it looks quite cool, because you activate the trap, nothing happens until the water arrives, so it looks pretty cool. And what happens is as they get trapped, they either drown, or they come down here, and they come to a wall of fire. So that is an answer to a mob trap question that somebody posted me there. So deactivate that now. As you can see, the water does not come in because of these ladders. If you get rid of these ladders, it'll pour straight in, which is a bit useless. And the only reason I've put them on the outside is because I've got this bit here that I didn't want getting affected. And again, can activate the doors this side. So that's my little Piston map version 2. Just thought I'd show you that. It was a bit of fun, just a little bit of a mucking about, little modification to my Piston map. It's just a little test map that I've done just to create bits and pieces. But like I say, that simple, really simple, love it. That really simple way of killing the mobs is just to dig a pit 3 squares down, TNT on the second square, gravel or sand on the second, and then a pressure pad on the next, and then they drop down. I've got to do this, sorry. Come on. Come get me. And that's all from me, guys. Until next time, please, if you would, subscribe. Oh, yeah, lovely. They're all getting attracted in there, aren't they? Perhaps just dig yourself a pit with water in it. They're attracted into it. Yeah, please subscribe, or click the like or dislike, obviously, if you don't like it. The idea, I'd love people to subscribe. More subscribers, more episodes. That's what everybody else says anyway. Cheers for that, guys. Have a good night.